The Capital One VentureOne card. Is this card useless? Stay tuned to find out. Welcome to Everything Credit Cards, where we use credit cards to develop good financial habits and, best of all, get free stuff. If you like free stuff as much as I do, go ahead and like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a video. For today's topic, is the Capital One VentureOne card really useless? Let's talk about it. The Capital One Venture lineup includes the likes of the VentureOne with no annual fee, the Venture card with a $95 annual fee, and the VentureX with a $395 annual fee. The latter two usually get all the attention given that they both have pretty heavy benefits, like global entry TSA PreCheck credits, lounge access, a $300 travel credit, and more. Not much has really been heard recently about the VentureOne, and in general this card has largely been forgotten. What does the VentureOne do for you? While browsing the internet, I came across a user that said, the reason the VentureOne gets no love is because it's useless. Who wants a 1.25x when a flat 2% card is clearly better? Generally, I echo that sentiment. The 1.25x is simply not enough to convince anyone to use this card. So why do I have this? Back in 2018, this card came with a 10x multiplier to hotels.com. As someone who just started traveling, I frequently used that site to book vacations. Having a card like this was a no-brainer. Despite having a low 1.25x multiplier on everyday spend, the 10x back at hotels.com more than made up for it. However, in 2020, the partnership between Capital One and hotels.com went away, and this card just turned into a flat 1.25x card. Since then, a 5x category has been added to this card in the form of the Capital One travel portal. It is still only at best in line with the competing cards like the Chase Freedom Unlimited, which also offers a 5x back in the Chase travel portal while also offering 1.5x back for everyday spend, including a 3x back on dining and 3x back at drugstores. Between the VentureOne and the Chase Freedom Unlimited, I would go for the Freedom Unlimited every day. Another problem I have with this Capital One card is really the customer service I've gotten from Capital One recently. You remember those Capital One ads starring David Spade making fun of all the competition's customer service for saying no?
Who's in charge over there?
That would be our CEO.
This is basically what Capital One has turned into. When asking for a product change,
No.
when asking for a credit increase,
No way, Jose.
Capital One has seemingly turned into the company they sought to destroy. In full disclosure, this card is still active. Why do I keep the card? Well, I maintain this card because it is one of my older accounts, and closing it will lower my credit score. However, this card is not without its uses. If I ever choose to apply for a SavorOne card, I could potentially use the VentureOne as a conduit to transfer the points to travel partners. However, given that I already use a Chase Trifecta setup, this outcome is extremely unlikely. I also see this as a potential upgrade path in case I ever want to switch from a Chase Sapphire Reserve to a VentureX, but can't be approved due to being bucketed. The bucket being a term used to describe a customer when they are unprofitable to Capital One. Should you ever get this card? The short answer is no.
Niet, but no.
I think the only reason I can see you having this card is as a downgrade pathway from either the Venture or the VentureX. You should never apply for this card directly. And to be honest with you, this is one of the cards that I regret getting. I don't use it for anything, and I have no incentive to. The transfer partners and having no foreign transaction fee are features that are found on other cards and are done much better, including from Capital One. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments below. If you want to see more content like this, you can subscribe down below. You can also support the channel by checking out our referral links down below, like from Rakuten, where you can get $30 after your first purchase. Thank you for your support. Let's go out there and get some free stuff.